Hi folks, Righteous Dude 64 is back with another unboxing review. So yeah, this one's another 2026 merch unboxing, and if you couldn't already tell, I'm having the time of my life collecting the 2026 merch. I already have some of the die-casts now, and I'm still open to collecting the motorized merch at some point, but we're not doing unboxing reviews of them today. This one's gonna be a teeny bit bigger. A bit smaller than the giant whistling Thomas, but this one has more things to say. Yeah, that's right. It's the Story Talkers Talking Thomas. And yep, I have been hoping to get this at some point now, since after I got the giant whistling Thomas. And yeah. Let's take a look at this here.
All aboard! I love carrying passengers. I'm the most useful engine on Sodor.
Everyone is useful, to be honest.
Full steam ahead.
More about that voice line later, but yeah, let's take a look around the box. So there's that, again, that horribly airbrushed Thomas promo. Man, did they really have to airbrush over it that much? Yeah. Oh, and the face, again, I prefer the clip, but yeah, you pretty much know how I feel by this point. Take a look at the back of it. Yeah, we already looked at that on the giant whistling Thomas. Excuse me. Yeah, 20 plus sounds and phrases. And yeah, it's really cute. Looking forward to getting him out. And there's his little chud face. Wait a minute. Hold on. I think there's something else that's behind here. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh my god! Yes! Not only did I get Thomas, but I also got Percy as well!
Time to take off. On my way. We arrived. Full steam ahead.
Crazy. Yeah, there's this little chud promo. I'll admit, the face kind of looks a bit off when it looks on this side, but it looks fine at the other angle. But man, I'm actually really starting to like Percy's new face. He's just a chud, and I love him. Yeah. So yeah, let's take a look back at his box. Nothing too special here, but let's take a look at his promo. Sweet, loyal, and sincere, he's Sodor's mail train and Thomas's best friend. Yep, that's our Percy. So, yeah, I'm looking on this side. There, his little chud face. Ain't that the cutest thing ever. Anyways, so yeah, enough dilly-dallying. Let's get these two out of the boxes, shall we? Okay, for right now, we're gonna move Percy to the side, and we'll start off with the big man himself. So, yeah. And as you can already guess, there is a poke hole there, so yeah, they're going through this box style now, so all you gotta do is just rip this like this. Okay, it's these guys. They're not a problem. These are easy, like, you just gotta pull these out. Hold on, I almost got it. You! Alright. I guess you can, like, peel these off. You can just do this. Oh. And there it goes. And hold on. Something else in here. Oh. Instructions. Let's take a look at this. Oh. There's two. There's one in Spanish and there's another one in English. Let's see here. Who needs this? We're here to look at this little guy. Alright, so looking around Thomas, he actually looks really nice. So, yeah, and if you could have guessed, the rivets are actually sculpted, which is really cool. But, unlike the giant whistling Thomas, they're actually a lot more visible here. And yeah, no complaints from me. Although I will say, I do kind of wish this part was colored in, but oh well. The wheels look nice too. He runs pretty smoothly, although I do kind of wish he had side rods, but that's not really that big of a deal. Maybe I can modify him someday, but who knows. Same can be said for the other side. On the front, he's got painted buffers, an unpainted coupling, but yeah, but these buffers are painted, which is cool. And he's also got his lamp that's colored in, albeit there's no yellow part that's not colored in, but oh well. Then we got his face. Now, I've already explained my thoughts on his face back in my my giant whistling Thomas video, but again, I honestly don't think it's that bad. It's not that bad here, at least, but anyways, but yeah, again, I still do kind of prefer the face in the final show, but I guess it's not that big of a deal. Although I do kind of wish his whistles were painted, but they're molded, so that's pretty cool. And on his back buffers are painted somehow, unlike the giant whistling Thomas, where they were just left blank. And of course, there's his little speaker there, which allows for the audio to be heard. Moving on the bottom, it's funny, he doesn't have an on-off switch. Kind of wish that there was one there, but oh well. It's not that big of a deal, to be honest. Okay, now a lot of you are wanting to hear his voice lines, and I don't plan on disappointing you, so let's press his cab.
Important delivery! Yes! We're friends!
Okay, now a lot of you are noticing that he's voiced by a kid. Now, while I honestly wouldn't be opposed to this, I honestly don't think this is going to be his voice in the show. I think this is the kid who voiced him in like the sing-along videos and the Watch Out Thomas YouTube videos, and I honestly don't think this is going to be his actual voice in the show. This is probably just a placeholder. And I have seen videos of an international release, and that voice has a completely different one, except it's no regular voice lines. It's more like just some whooping and Latin giggling.
Whoa!
Yeah, I personally kind of think that's going to be his new voice in the show instead of this, but who knows? Let's see what else he says.
We're just going on a tiny detour. Time to roll! Woohoo! Hello, mate! Important delivery! Off we go! Look, a train crossing. Full steam ahead.
Okay, that was kind of pathetic. Like, honestly, I feel like that could use a little bit more enthusiasm, because it almost sounds like it was just simply reading off a piece of paper and not much enthusiasm. Yeah, I do think that could have been a little bit more enthusiastic.
Hi, friend. All aboard! Hooray! We're friends!
Yeah, overall, he's actually pretty cute.
Important delivery! Let's go! Woohoo! Look, a train crossing.
Yeah, some of these voice lines are rather reused. I would have preferred if he just simply said just one of them one by one instead of just simply reusing different ones. But overall, I think he's pretty cute. So, yeah, you can go over there now, Thomas, because now we're going to get your little buddy out of his packaging. All right, Percy fans, it's his turn. All right, let's take this up. All right. That was pretty easy. Okay, now taking a look at Percy, I gotta say, he's pretty good looking. You know, while the front does seem a bit wide, but his boiler is accurately shaped, which is cool. And again, I am starting to really like his new face. It's like, again, look at the little chud. He's just really adorable. I love him. On his side, the rivets are really nice looking. And, well, oh, and there's something I forgot to mention with Thomas. He also has handrails near his cab, but they're uncolored, which is unfortunate, but oh well. But now, this thing is supposed to be painted black, but for some reason it isn't, but I can always fix that. And For some reason, his lining on his cylinder isn't painted, but oh well. And again, the lamp is the same problem as Thomas, but oh well. I keep saying oh well. Anyways, his dome is painted right, and so are his whistles, which are separate pieces, which is pretty nice. And yeah, like Thomas, he has the speaker, so no on and off switch. But yeah, I mean, except pretty much the same, except it's Thomas. So yeah, let's go over his voice lines now. Just want to focus. There we go. All right, let's go through his voice lines.
Whoa! I'm Percy, and I deliver the mail.
Huh. That's not the Percy whistle I'm familiar with, but I'm guessing this is going to be his new whistle in the show. I prefer his original whistle. I guess this one isn't bad.
Time to take off. We arrived right on time. Yeah, coming. Train crossing coming through. Let's back up. On my way. This is the best day ever. Who needs help today? I always deliver. I'm Percy, and I deliver the mail. Full steam ahead. Special delivery for you. We arrived. This is the best day ever. Oh my gosh!
Okay, not gonna lie, I think Percy's kid voice actually suits him here, honestly. I actually wouldn't mind it if this is gonna be his voice in the show. At least in the UK dub, if there's gonna be one. Okay, that's actually pretty much it, to be honest. But all in all, I think these are really good. And even though they're just Talking Thomas and Percy toys, I still think they're pretty worth your money if you want to purchase them on Amazon or some other place. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm surprised we never got a talking Rosie, considering the fact that she's going to be part of the main cast, let alone part of the main trio. But I'm guessing it's probably because her shape would actually be hard to do in this sort of thing, and if you looked at her in the front, it would probably look off. I'm guessing that's probably why, but who knows? Maybe we might get one in the future. I'm not too sure. But all in all, I say these are pretty good pieces of the 2026 merch collection. And I would love to see more characters made, like maybe Nia, maybe Diesel. Don't know about the big engines, but who knows? I still think these are definitely at least a pretty good concept. And I would like to see the return of the original talking feature from the Motorized someday, since considering the fact that they also use push button technology. But oh well. This video is unscripted, and I pretty much have nothing else to say, to be honest. They're just Talking Thomas and Percy toys, but they're still really good though. So yeah, nothing else to say other than toodles.